And happy Friday. It's Christina Olson with BlockForce Talent here. Today I'm going to talk about the recruiting process from start to finish from a recruiter perspective. So I'll try to make it super quick for you, and then at the end I hope that you'll comment below and tell me what you think is broken in the recruiting process. So as a recruiter, a manager calls me, says, hey, I need a new position, whether it's because somebody left or it's an addition to their headcount. And then I take in all the details. I ask them all the stuff. What's the salary? What's the location? Where's the job description? And I get a 12-page job description that talks about all the great things the person's going to be doing and all the qualifications that they need. And then I ask, what's most important to you? And sometimes they can tell me, sometimes they can't. And then I go ahead and post the job in the system. It goes through a bunch of approvals, and I can actually advertise it out through our applicant tracking system. From there, if the job's somewhat easy to fill, I may get thousands of applicants, hundreds of applicants. If the job's super hard to fill, I may get no applicants. Then I have to go out and source what we call source candidates, which would be mostly off of LinkedIn nowadays, maybe through my network, calling people, looking at past applicants, that kind of thing. And then we have everybody continue to apply online that may be interested. And from there, we go through our interviewing process. Sometimes it's super short, sometimes it's extremely long. Some interview process might have multiple steps in it. And then from there, we maybe make an offer, and the candidate at that point is really involved. Does the candidate accept the offer? Do they counter offer? Do they decide to stay at their current employer? And then we have the whole onboarding process of once the person does accept an offer, what happens then? Most companies go through background checks, drug tests, and then the person finally gives their 2-week notice if they're working and starts. This process can take anywhere from as quick as 30 days to as long as a year or two, I've seen. And so today, I really want to understand, out of that process, what I told you from a hiring manager and a candidate perspective, what would you change? I know what I would change, and I've told you in the past. I truly believe that the process needs to be shorter. Interviewing and resumes need to be looked at as not a part of the process anymore. And we need to understand how to make this process more efficient for everybody involved. What I truly believe is we look at the motivation of the talent coming into the organization, really start to look at our organization and understand what is it that we need now versus what is it that we need in 6 months and a year down the line. Do we really need a permanent full-time employee? Is there projects we can break this off into? So basically we give an on-the-job interview and have most people start as contractors and prove what he or she can do. And then also from the talent perspective, wouldn't it be nice to go in and do a project, make sure that you like the people that you're working with, that you enjoy the company, and you enjoy the work and the direction that the company is going to? These are all questions in my mind, asking you, wondering what your thoughts are, and would love to hear from you. Thanks for always taking the time to listen to me, helping me make this more efficient of a process, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you.